All right, let's talk about a huge challenge so many of us face. How in the world do you build a business on the side without completely burning out? Today, we're diving into something called the Dual-Role Dynamo strategy. It's a really powerful way to think about building your empire while you're still crushing it at your 9 to 5. Does this feel familiar? You know, that constant tug of war between the job that pays the bills and the dream that's really firing you up? It's this tough balancing act, right? A true double life. And if you're living it, you know exactly how demanding it can be. You know, this struggle actually has a name, the double life dilemma. And let's be super clear here, this isn't just you feeling overwhelmed. It's a real, common challenge for anyone on this ambitious path. And just understanding that it's a thing, is the first step to conquering it. This just nails the feeling, doesn't it? Juggling these two identities, the employee and the entrepreneur, it's not just a time management problem, it is an energy management problem. And the risk of just hitting a wall and burning out is so real if you don't have a solid strategy. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to end in burnouts. Now that we've kind of put a name to the problem, let's pivot to the solution. We're going to reframe this whole challenge with a much more powerful mindset. The Dual-Role Dynamo strategy. So, what exactly is a dual-role dynamo? Well, it's a powerful way to see yourself. It's not someone who's stretched thin, but someone who is strategically managing both roles. See, this isn't about just surviving. It's about actually thriving while you build something amazing. Okay, so why even take on this double life in the first place? It really boils down to one simple, powerful word: security. Your 9 to 5 isn't a cage. Think of it more like a launch pad. It gives you that financial cushion you need to experiment, to build your business the right way, without that crushing pressure of needing to be profitable tomorrow. So, how do you actually put this all into action? Well, it all comes down to what we're calling the 2 pillars of success. It's all about managing your energy and protecting your boundaries. Let's break down the practical tools you need to get a handle on both. And this lays out the 2 key concepts perfectly. On one side, you've got the transition block, which is all about getting your mind right, and on the other, the sacred block, which is all about focused, deep work. They serve 2 totally different but equally vital purposes. Let's talk about that first one. You know that feeling, right? You finish your day job, you sit down to work on your passion project, but your brain is still stuck on office emails and that meeting from 3 p.m. Well, there's a name for that: context residue. It's all the mental clutter from your 9 to 5 that's sabotaging your 5 to 9. So the fix for context residue is the transition block. Think of it like a mental palate cleanser. It's a simple, non-negotiable routine with just 3 steps. First, you completely unplug from the day job. No email, no Slack, nothing. Second, take a mindful break. Go for a walk, meditate, listen to one song, whatever resets your brain. And third, clearly state your single most important goal for your business time. That's it. You are consciously shifting gears from employee to founder. Now, once your mind is clear, you can step into the second pillar, the sacred block. And I absolutely love this quote. This is not just work time, it is fiercely protected. This time is non-negotiable. It's when you actually build your future and you have to defend it from all distractions. So what do you actually do during this sacred time? This slide lays it out perfectly. The sacred block is only for high-leverage tasks, the big moves that are going to grow your business, like developing your product or doing sales outreach. It is absolutely not for the low-leverage stuff, like endlessly checking email or scrolling social media. Those things might feel productive, but they don't build an empire. And when you consistently use the transition block and protect your sacred block, you're not just getting more done each day. You're building real momentum towards a very specific destination. You're building towards what the strategy calls the freedom endgame. So what's the actual finish line? Well, this strategy defines a really clear, measurable goal. The endgame is reached when your business income consistently, and that is the magic word, consistently, exceeds your salary. That's the 100% mark. That's the moment you know you've built a truly sustainable business. Of course, getting there is not easy. It takes a powerful mix of things: unwavering consistency with your sacred blocks, fierce self-discipline to protect that time, and, this is crucial, prioritizing your health. Because burnout is the enemy here. You can't build an empire if you've got nothing left in the tank. So there you have it, the Dual-Role Dynamo strategy. It's a framework to turn that whole double life dilemma into your greatest strength. The only question left is the one right here on the screen. You have the framework. So what are you going to build in your sacred block tonight?